That's right. I'm here. Uh, YouTube didn't want to start this morning. Kept saying retry, 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 retry. Oh. Morning, Kevin. Uh, oh, rough night last night. No, power didn't go out. It just kept saying retry, 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 retry. For some reason, it didn't want to. It didn't want to crank over. I know to keep them clean. I understand that completely. Morning, junkyard. Uh, I'm in a lot of pain this morning, man. Lots of pain. So, anybody do anything exciting since yesterday? I don't even know what to talk about. I watched the president's speech last night. Gotta go to almost to Arkansas. Damn. VA? Video chat. There you go. Huh. Are you gonna put a rear end in a pickup again today? You forgot what for? Yeah. Remind me what I'm talking to you about. Yeah. Might be a head trigger. Mean psycho the rapist? I mean psychotherapist. It's one word. I keep forgetting that. Might get a raise. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You get a raise on your just your Social Security. They'll take it away with their Medicare. You know. We're giving you guys on Social Security a raise. Yippee! Medicare, we're raising your premiums, so forget that raise. Yeah. I wish we had to make the same payments they had to make on Medicaid. That would be terrific, wouldn't it? Yeah. Give a little, take a lot. That's right. Uh, yeah, that's one thing I've always wondered about. How come you never seen anybody on Medicaid get a bill? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, some of that Somalian money. You're right. Yeah. Well, did you see about the two Haitians up in Boston? They own two little stores up there, and they took them for like $70 million. Hmm. The SNAP benefits. That's right. A very big one. Yeah. What we need is over here. We have one of them diaper snipers on the other side of town. Over on that side right there. Um, his wife, they have a produce truck that comes by, and it's bounded by the hospital. And his wife goes out there and buys produce for the store with a food stamp card. Sat right there and watched her do it. And they took it from her. They took the food stamp card, swiped it, and paid for the produce and then handed it back to her, knowing damn well she's the owner of the store. So it's not just, the store owners doing it. It's the other people that are in conjunction with it too. They're all stealing from it. Tax money at work. You're right. And I asked, as soon as she walked away, I said, "Are you kidding me?" She said, What? I said, "You just took a food stamp card to buy produce for the store." It wasn't like she bought $2 or $3 worth of, lettuce or something. She bought almost $200 worth of potatoes, carrots, beets, bananas, all this. She brought a big grocery cart with her and filled it all up. Yeah. Oh. It's 38 degrees in the big city right now. Oh, God. You just went and had to do it, didn't you? You just went and had to do it. Couldn't keep your comments to yourself. Huh. Oh, we are making money, though. There's commercials here. Um, that's cool. Mm-hmm. There you go. Well, there's your answer. Hmm. I can probably gonna have to take a few Tylenol or whatever, but Gotta go get that refrigerator today. It's gonna be raining steam. There you go. Yeah. Sit out there on the front porch and get yourself a sauna. Yeah, 1/10 of an inch. I guess it's supposed to rain here today too. I don't know. A steady, heavy fog. All I know is whatever weather is coming in is just absolutely kicking my ass. Like Jim Carrey says in the bathroom, I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? I'm kicking my own ass. Excuse me. By the time, yeah, by the time it's kicking my ass too. No, it's not my Michael Jackson glove. You want to see it? The other wrist isn't as nearly swollen as this one, but it hurts almost as bad. See, there's one that doesn't hurt as bad, and there's the one that's swelled up. There's probably an inch difference in the size, at least. Ah, are they like OJ? Like OJ said, he was going to search until he found the killer of his wife, ex-wife. He looked on every golf course he could find.
We better get going.
Yep, I gotta get your stuff. Love you, Mom.
You good? honey?
Love you.
Shut that bathroom door on your way through, please.
East Lobby.
I love you.
Love you too.
Tell Junkyard bye.
Bye, Junkyard.
Just be careful.
Yep.
Is it raining?
Nope. Yeah. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Uh, should give me a couple of new wrist guards or whatever, but I don't know. This one was almost $400. I get my money's worth out of this one. This one was a workman's comp one, so. Forever, that's right. Excuse me. What's so damn funny?
Oh, I'm just thinking about Kevin and Theo. You know. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, jeez.
yeah,
Really?
I know. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots.
Shut up.
It's 5-Shot Thursday. Could you give me a cup of coffee? I just give it to me black.
Well, I guess that's how you'll get it. So, can you make it that?
And it's ready to be made if you want to make it. I mean, after all, I go the extra mile.
You know, and then from that monitor right there, you go in the room and you plug there for the day.
Why not?
It's not like you do anything else. That's probably your problem.
Oh, I do more by accident than you ever did on purpose.
Oh, yeah. You got jokes today, there, big boy. What, typing the joke yet?
Hey, I consider that work. I'm on the job right now. I had to clock in.
It's close to the basement. Can you go get those? I mean, you do a lot of work, right?
I do.
Yeah, you go down in the basement, bring those clothes up, okay?
Okay.
That won't get done.
Bongino quit? When did he quit? What still hasn't come yet? Huh. What was his reason for quitting? I'm trying to find out. Let's see. I don't know. I couldn't find it. I can find that he was quitting, but I couldn't find a reason why. That's right, he's done for. I like President Trump, I really do, but sometimes he just rambles on, and you know. Good morning, Dan. Rambles on, rambles on, rambles on. Which I guess is okay. But he starts to sound like Kevin after a while, telling how great he is and, all this other stuff. And we all know different, but we just let him ramble on because, it's Kevin. It's sort of like how he gets on and tells us how great them Cub cadets are. Or how them John Deeres are so fantastic. John Deere's. Making farmers into mechanics since 1840. A bunch of back patting. Yeah, that was yeah. Well, thank you. It was a gift from Lowe's. Member appreciation. If they really appreciated this, they'd give us all, like a circular saw or a Makita drill or something like that. Or DeWalt. Lo and behold, that's right. Huh. Anyways, I probably watched 80% of the speech last night. Like I said, I like Trump, but after a while, yeah, country singer and lawyer, isn't he? Yeah. After a while, the rambling goes on, and Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that, Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that. The last administration this. We all know we all know that already. But the thing of it is he wanted it last night on all the networks. So unless you were watching college football last night or volleyball or a sports channel, you pretty much was watching the presidential address. Well, you know, like all great men, they ramble on. You know, I taught Donald Trump everything he knows. Ask him, he'll tell you. And Kevin taught Joe Biden everything he knows. Ask Joe, he'll tell you. I don't know if the radios carried it or not. I would assume most stations did. They didn't play Hotel California. I know. I seen that. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah. Was that Joe that did that or Biden? Or not Biden, Obama. I couldn't remember, but I know one of them did. Check their watch during a important ceremony. Hmm. Joe? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh boy. The big hand on the 4 and the little hand on the 3. Well, I couldn't afford one. Maybe somebody bought me one for Christmas. I don't know, but I couldn't afford it. I'm sure I probably got one for Christmas. The red one. Yeah. That you wear on your wrist. I don't know. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. And I bet when they do find the killer of them Brown students, I bet it has something to do with the MIT professor too. It's only 53 miles away from Brown University to MIT. So that's not a big stretch. I know. Could wear a clock like Flavor Flav. Yeah. I know they know what they're talking about. Yeah. What was the class that got shot up at MIT or at Brown?
Have you heard about Pop on Roofing? We need 50 homeowners in your area to try.
Um, I don't know. I was looking for a connection, but basket weaving, yeah, no, it wasn't basket weaving. I'm thinking the shooter sent an idea, for some kind of product or device or whatever to Brown and sent it the same thing to MIT, and he both got rejected from both places. That's what I'm thinking. I think they're both in electronics equipment or something like that. I can't remember what the Brown one is, but technology is MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So, MIT isn't known for the football program, I can tell you that. He didn't have any cameras either. Yeah. Well, Brown Institute or Brown College, University, whatever you want to call it, said the reason why there wasn't no cameras on that building is because that building's old. Well, that building is like 70 years newer than the dean lives in, because that's over 100, and there's cameras all over that one. Yeah, just saying. And then head of security for Brown, he's kind of shady. I think I can't remember, it's Arizona or Oklahoma University he was campus security at. And he was hired and then suspended before he even started because they found out he lied. But Brown picked him up afterwards because that's funny. I know, I got way more than them. I took all the batteries out of the one out front because it kept saying the batteries were dead. And so I put new batteries in it, hooked it back up to the solar, put a new battery on the one on the side, brought them batteries in here, put them on the charger, and within 20 minutes, they were fully charged. So I know the batteries weren't dead. There's some reason why these batteries are not working in that, are claiming that something else is going on with it or something. You're right, it could have been. Whoever it was at Brown knew that they didn't have cameras because they showed them where all the cameras are at. I guess it's public knowledge, Oh yeah. We need to ban assault knives now. That's any knife that has a point on it and is sharp. I say let's go back to plastic butter knives. Yeah. It is hazardous. Yeah. Oh yeah? Huh. Love you too, Kevin. Um, it probably isn't that hard to stay up 48 hours as long as you're doing something. As long as you're in a part, you know, they're all together doing something. The problem is when they say, "Hey, you know, get 10 minutes, take a break." That's where the problem is. You sit down and you're going to get a 7 or 8 minute nap in. If you don't believe me, if you're tired, hit that snooze button. That 10 minutes more is absolutely invigorating. Medical and paperwork would be to put you to sleep. Huh. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you're so inclined to join me, have a blessed day, everybody, and take care. Well, probably not if they're yelling all the time. Love you too, Dan.